Hey there, fellow travelers. Getting ready for your next big adventure? Me too. But hold on to your hats, or should I say your carry-ons, because 2025 is bringing some big changes to the way we fly. Yep, airlines are rolling out new carry-on rules, and it's important to be in the know before you go. We're talking about everything from the size and weight of your bags to what you can and can't pack. Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this essay, we'll break down all the essential information you need to navigate these new regulations like a pro. Get ready to become a carry-on champion. So why the sudden rule change? Airlines say it's all about making flying smoother and faster for everyone. Less baggage in the overhead bins means less time spent boarding and deplanning. That sounds great in theory, but it also means we travelers need to be extra savvy about what we pack and how we pack it. The good news is that with a little planning and these insider tips, you can breeze through security and onto your flight without a hitch. We'll dive into the specifics in just a bit. One of the biggest changes coming in 2025 is a reduction in the allowed size of carry-on bags. This means that the spacious carry-ons you've been using for years might no longer be acceptable. That's right, those roomy suitcases you've been relying on might not cut it anymore. Airlines are tightening their regulations to ensure that all carry-on luggage fits within the new, smaller dimensions. Airlines are getting stricter about those dimensions, and some are even investing in special sizing bins at the gate. These bins will be used to check if your bag meets the new requirements before you board. While specific dimensions might vary slightly between airlines, the general rule of thumb is to aim for a bag no larger than 21.5 inches tall. This is a significant change from the previous standard, so make sure to double-check your bag's height. 14 inches wide, which is a bit narrower than what many travelers are used to. And 9 inches deep. That's about 55 by 35 by 23 centimeters for my metric friends. These new dimensions are designed to streamline the boarding process and ensure that all carry-on luggage can be stored safely in the overhead bins. And don't forget about weight restrictions. Many airlines are also enforcing stricter weight limits for carry-on bags. Most airlines have a limit of around 15 pounds, which is approximately 7 kilograms. This means you'll need to be mindful of what you pack to avoid exceeding the weight limit, or about 7 kilograms for carry-ons. It's important to weigh your bag before you leave for the airport to ensure it meets the airline's requirements. To avoid any surprises or extra fees, it's crucial to check your airline's specific baggage policy before you pack. Each airline may have slightly different rules, so it's always best to be prepared. Trust me, measuring your bag and weighing it at home is a lot less stressful than a last-minute scramble at the airport. By taking these steps, you can ensure a smoother travel experience and avoid any unexpected hassles at the gate. Watch out, banned belongings. We all know the drill about liquids and sharp objects, but the list of prohibited items is getting a bit longer in 2025. It's not just about the obvious things anymore. New regulations are being introduced to ensure passenger safety and streamline the security process. Airlines are cracking down on certain electronics, so double-check those rules before you stash your gadgets. Items like drones, certain types of cameras, and even some gaming consoles might need special attention. For example, some airlines are now restricting the size and type of portable chargers you can bring on board. Make sure your power banks meet the airline's specifications to avoid any last-minute surprises. And yes, that selfie stick might get flagged too. Remember, safety first. Items that seem harmless can sometimes pose a risk or cause delays during the screening process. The best way to avoid any issues at security is to familiarize yourself with the latest TSA guidelines and your airline's specific restrictions. Regularly checking for updates can save you a lot of hassle. When in doubt, it's always better to pack it in your checked luggage or leave it at home. Being prepared and informed can make your travel experience smoother and more enjoyable. Personal items, little bags, big rules. Now let's talk about personal items. What exactly counts as a personal item? Generally, it's a smaller bag like a purse, backpack, or laptop bag that can fit under the seat in front of you. However, even these little guys are getting hit with stricter size limits in 2025. be prepared for airlines to be more stringent about enforcing those underseat dimensions. Some airlines might even start charging extra for oversized personal items. So, choose your travel companion wisely. Look for a bag that's both stylish and practical, with dedicated compartments for your essentials. Packing like a pro tips and tricks. Packing for a trip can feel like a game of Tetris, but fear not. With a few clever tips and tricks, you can master the art of packing and make your travel experience much smoother. With a bit of strategy, you can conquer even the strictest carry-on rules. It's all about maximizing space and being smart with your choices. First things first. Invest in a quality carry-on suitcase that maximizes space and meets those new size restrictions. Hard-sided or soft-sided? That's up to you, but make sure it's durable and easy to maneuver. A good suitcase should be lightweight yet sturdy, with smooth rolling wheels and a comfortable handle. This will make navigating through airports and streets a breeze. Next, let's talk about packing cubes. These little wonders are a game changer. They compress your clothes and keep everything organized so you can fit more in your bag. Packing cubes come in various sizes, allowing you to categorize your items. Use smaller cubes for undergarments and accessories, and larger ones for bulkier items like sweaters and pants. They compress your clothes and keep everything organized, so you can fit more in your bag. Plus, they make unpacking at your destination a breeze. Rolling your clothes instead of folding them can also save space and prevent wrinkles. This technique is especially useful for t-shirts, jeans, and other casual wear. And when it comes to toiletries, remember the 3-1-1 rule for liquids, gels, and aerosols. This means each container should be no more than 3.4 ounces, all placed in a 1-quart-sized clear plastic bag, and each passenger is allowed one bag. By following these tips, you'll be able to pack efficiently and travel with ease. Happy travels! Stay in the know, avoiding airport antics. Remember those surprise fees we talked about? Yeah, nobody wants those. The best way to avoid unexpected charges is to stay informed about your airline's specific carry-on policies. These rules can vary from airline to airline, so don't assume that what flies with one will fly with another. Before you head to the airport, double-check the baggage allowance for your flight, including weight limits, size restrictions, and any additional fees for checked bags or oversized items. You can usually find this information on the airline's website or by contacting their customer service. Being in the know is the key to a stress-free travel experience. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and updates.